I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Alright everybody, I haven't been this excited in a long time. We have finally got confirmation that the Oblivion Remaster, they're calling it a remaster, not a remake, is real. It's on its way, and it's almost here. Let's get right into it, talk about how we got to this point, when we think it's going to come out, what we expect from it. I'm Lucky, channel's Game On, we'll just keep gaming on. It helped me out a lot. Hit that like button, it really helped me out if you hit that subscribe. Thank you guys, let's get after this.
The year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
So, the long-anticipated remaster of Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion has been officially confirmed, following a series of leaks and insider reports developed by Virtuos Studios. Collaboration with Bethesda, the remaster is built on Unreal Engine 5 it looks like, and is going to feature significant graphical upgrades and some gameplay enhancements. Let's talk about how we got here. Back in July 2020, internal Microsoft documents that were later revealed during the FTC Microsoft case listed an Oblivion Remaster as part of Bethesda's planned releases. Originally targeting the fiscal year of 2022, that got pushed back because of COVID. September 19th, 2023, those documents became public, reigniting speculation about the remaster's development, stoking the fire. Then, at the beginning of the year, in January 2025, reports begin to emerge that Virtuos Studios was leading the development of the remaster, with substantial gameplay improvements inspired by modern action RPGs. March 2025. Insiders like Nate the Hate and BGC indicated that Bethesda planned to announce and release the remaster in April, possibly as a surprise shadow drop. Now, most recently, April 15, 2025, leaked images and information from Virtuos' website confirmed the remaster's existence, showcasing enhanced visuals and a release date set for April 21st, 2025. Now, there has been a few other rumors and hints along the ways, but those are the main points that brought us to today, April 16th, 2025, where we wait eagerly for the 21st so we can play this day of release completely through for the very first time on our channel. Now, let's talk a little bit about Virtuos Studios. And this is where I start getting a little excited, guys. I'm going to be honest. Now, these guys are the big dogs. They are known as one of the largest and most trusted support studios in the entire industry. Virtuos is a global game development company known for co-developing, porting, and supporting major AAA games across various platforms. While not typically in the spotlight for creating original IPs, Virtuos plays a massive behind-the-scenes role in the gaming industry, contributing to many top-tier titles and remasters. Check out this list right here of just some of them. Some of the most notable works by Virtuos Studios are the Dark Souls Remaster for Switch, which is just a huge technical feat putting that onto the Switch. The Outer Worlds, they put that on the Switch also. Final Fantasy X, 10-2 HD Remastered, the Bioshock Collection, Star Wars The Force Unleashed. They also co-developed and supported some stuff on Horizon Zero Dawn, Assassin's Creed, the entire series, Uncharted 4, Thief's End, Marvel Avengers, Call of Duty, Halo. Oh man, the list goes on and on. Most recently, they're rumored to be tapped and involved with Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater, handling some development responsibilities under Konami's supervision. Virtuos Studio is a powerhouse of technical skill and game development support, often working in the background to help realize ambitious projects for the biggest names in the industry. They're not as publicly known as some original IP creators, but their fingerprints are all over many major titles, especially in the remasters, ports, and environmental art. If you're playing a remaster or a third-party AAA title with stunning environments or a surprisingly good Switch port, there's a chance Virtuos had a hand in it. Virtuos is like the backbone of modern AAA gaming, handling the heavy lifting that allows core studios to focus on game design, narrative, and next-gen features. Their global workforce and technical expertise have made them a go-to studio. So, you guys can probably start to see why I'm very excited about this remaster. Now, they are calling it a remaster, not a remake. And by some of the pictures that we see here, we can see that they've remastered it with stunning detail. Actually done quite a bit to it, it looks like. Now, we don't have any actual gameplay footage, we just have a few captures and pictures here, that's all. So we won't dive too deep into that. But let's talk about some of the gameplay differences that they've actually told us are going to be there. So first, let's talk about the revamped stamina system. Stamina affects more actions in the remaster. In the original Oblivion, stamina, or fatigue, mostly influenced weapons effectiveness, spell success, and the chance to be staggered. In the remaster, stamina now directly influences sprinting, blocking, dodging, and power attacks, closer to how it works in modern RPGs like Skyrim or Elden Ring. A sprint function has reportedly been added, tied to the stamina gauge usage. This wasn't in the original game, which relied on a normal movement and acrobatic skill for mobility boosts, which is a new feature. Heavy melee swings, blocking with shields, all visibly drain stamina, giving players clear feedback and encouraging tactical management. If your stamina is low, you're more vulnerable to a stagger or knockdown from enemy attacks, similar to how poise and stamina interacts in Souls-like titles. Regeneration changes. Stamina regeneration is now influenced by encumbrance, armor weight, combat state. Lighter builds regenerate fast, while heavy armor slows you down, encouraging diverse playstyles. Now, this all sounds like excellent to me, to be honest. A modernization of what I thought were some outdated and old RPG mechanics from when these games first came out. I felt like the combat was the thing that held these games back from being popular nowadays. It seems like they've completely revamped a lot of that with the stamina changes here, making it more of a modern Souls-like RPG. Now, let's address some of the rumors about the upgraded stealth mechanics and HUD indicators. Now using a dynamic stealth meter or awareness gauge, showing how visible you are at any given time. Color shift or pulse effect indicates enemy alert level, the usual green for safe, yellow for suspicious, and red for your ass is in trouble. Several sources say you can even see multiple detection icons for nearby enemies, like in Skyrim's SC stealth mods. Also, there's improved AI detection logic. Enemies have a more nuanced vision, cones, and sound detection. Faster movement or drawing weapons makes more noise. Enemies can investigate where they last saw or heard you instead of forgetting instantly. Lighting and shadows matter more. Being in the dark actually helps now. Realistic movement and feedback now. Crouch walking speeds varies depending on weight and perks. You get real-time feedback on how likely you are to be detected, not just binary seen or not seen. Footstep audio cues have been enhanced. Muffling enhancements or spells play a bigger role now. Takedown and critical hits have also been changed. Backstabs are more cinematic with proper animations and sound effects. If you're undetected and strike from behind, there's a chance to perform finishing move to critical hit, likely tied to a skill perk system. Interrogation and thievery has also been changed. Lockpicking and pickpocketing benefit from stealth success now. Some rumors suggest an option to peek through keyholes or eavesdrop, but it hasn't been confirmed quite yet. This modern take on the stealth in Oblivion kind of makes it seem more like Skyrim, an upgraded mod for it. Kind of cross between Skyrim and Dishonored almost. We'll see how this plays out. It could be very, very cool. Now, absolutely, archery and blocking have been overhauled in the new Oblivion Remaster. This is what's been rumored to have been overhauled. 1, 2, 3. Now, absolutely, archery and blocking have been overhauled in the Oblivion Remaster. This is what's been rumored to have been done to it. Starting off, they've added manual timing and parry windows. Blocking is no longer just, hold and tank. You now have to time your blocks. A well-timed block can deflect or stagger an enemy. Blocking too late may still absorb damage, but with reduced effectiveness. This is a Souls-like mechanic if I've ever seen one, right guys? Very modern take on it. Stamina integration. Every block uses stamina, and running out leaves you vulnerable. You know, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, of course, right guys? Shields block more damage than weapons, but, you know, both can be viable depending on your playstyle. You also have directional blocking now. You get bonus defense when blocking in the direction of the attack. Blocking from the wrong angle may be partially or fully ineffective. Bash and shield abilities. Shield bash is now a proper mechanic. You can stagger enemies by bashing during a block. Some perks or enchantments might grant elemental shield bashes or pushback effects. Very, very cool, guys. This seems like one of the biggest overhauls in the combat system. Obviously, right? Now we have parry, time blocking, directional blocking even. Wow, this could be huge. Now, one of the things we all remember is the archery system from Oblivion, correct? What have they done to it? Manual aiming with improved feel. Archery now is a manual draw and aim system, kind of like Skyrim, but a little bit tighter supposedly. The longer you draw the bow, the more damage, but stamina drains while drawing it. Arrows have realistic arc and travel time with improved hit detection. Critical hits and sneak bonuses. Sneak attacks with bows can critically strike or stagger enemies now. The stealth archer build just got that much better, guys. The HUD shows if a shot will be a stealth hit, be a reticle glow or an alert icon. There's also arrow types and feedback. Different arrow types have distinct properties: piercing, fire, poison. Arrows now stick into enemies with physical feedback. Successful hit causes enemies to flinch or react. Some rumors also mention slow motion camera kills for headshots. That'd be really cool. Enemies dodge or block arrows if they're alerted. No more standing still like target dummies and running right at you. Man, this will be challenging, it seems like. Overall, these changes make blocking and archery feel much more tactile, responsive, and rewarding. They shift combat from stat checking to skill-based encounters. If you played Oblivion with mods like Deadly Reflex or Archery Rebalance, this remaster sounds like it pulls those ideas into the core of its gameplay. I am so excited for this remaster, it's not even funny. I actually think that they kind of planned it this way the whole time, leaking things here and there through different avenues. I think the original leaker of this story actually only had one Reddit post ever, and that was a brand new account that he made it on. I heard from somebody. But nonetheless, I think they're going to do something special with this remaster. It looks like they put a lot of time and effort into it. Virtuos Studios is nobody to mess around with. And this bodes well for Fallout 3 coming down the pipeline as the next remaster they have, or remake, it just depends. I mean, with everything they've done to this, you could almost call it a remake. We'll see when it comes out here. So excited for it. So, it is releasing April 21st, 2025 for Xbox Series S, PlayStation 5, and PC. No price yet has been announced for it. I expect it to be between $40 and $50. We'll see. We will be playing this day of. Very excited about this. This is one game that I never actually got to finish. There's a huge story related to that, and I'll tell you guys that when I live stream it on the 21st of April. Alright guys, as always, I hope you take care, have a good time, and thank you for listening. I'm Lucky, the channel's Game On. We just keep gaming on. Peace.